Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Zhong, the owner of a Dragon House. Thank you. Pandemic is almost over. First live sports event back to San Francisco, August 28th. Cage fighting, serious. Don't miss it out. And right next to me, we have a good-looking stud right here, Michael Bueno, making his professional debut on our upcoming Zhong Cage Fighting Series #1. Mike, let's introduce you once again to all the MMA fight fans out there in the Bay Area. Who you are, where you coming from?
Mike Bueno. I grew up in San Lorenzo, fighting at a Team Santos and El Nino Training Center. Just training killers.
So, how long have you been training martial art?
I started when I was 20 years old, so I've been doing jiu-jitsu, I want to say like 10 years, and then started doing MMA around 26, so been doing it for a while, yeah.
And how old are you now, Mike?
I'm 30 now.
You're 30 years old.
Exactly.
30 years of a young age. You on your prime.
Exactly. Just turned 30, man, feeling like a young stud, ready to knock somebody out, you know what I'm saying?
So, you grew up in this area though, right?
Yeah, East Bay area, you know what I'm saying?
East Bay area,
yeah,
so
exactly.
still in the Bay Area.
San Lorenzo, yeah.
Born and raised?
No, I was born actually in Fremont, so.
Fremont.
Yeah,
still
so
in the
East
Bay
Bay,
Area.
yeah, so
That's
it's
pretty good.
East
So
Bay,
born
yeah.
and raised in East Bay, hometown guy. You know, it's not like somebody from a different state or anything.
Not at all.
That's pretty good. Now, you've been around the game for a long time.
Yes.
And you've been an amateur for how many years? You've been an amateur? 3, 4 years?
I want to say 4 years, because I took like a year off when I was an amateur. I was just training and everything. So yeah, I want to say like 4 years, maybe 5. Yeah.
So now let's talk a little bit about this whole pandemic thing, right? This whole pandemic that I noticed when I start working on this upcoming fight card, there's a lot of older OG fighters that are retired.
Yeah.
And it's out of the sport and then, basically struggle live and, just like everyone else. This whole pandemic, what have you been up to?
Shit, I just been grinding, man. Working 8 hours a day. After that, I got class too, for the union and shit. Shout out local 467. But after that, I just, training with all the killers and stuff, still just, kind of speak easy style, keeping it low key and everything like that. Not too many people and stuff like that.
What do you do for work?
I do HVAC.
HVAC?
Yeah, I'm a service technician, man. So, hey,
for like conditioning?
Yeah, air conditioning.
Air conditioning.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
and
shoot.
heaters and all that stuff.
Damn, that's pretty good. That's a good job. So you have a full career going.
Exactly.
What do you see yourself in fighting?
Shit, I'm trying to make that a career, dude. That's why I'm fighting.
Two career going.
Well, man, if I can make it fighting, I won't have to work anymore. Like shit.
Yeah. Well, make it to the top. One
Exactly.
fight's $1 million.
Exactly. One fight at a time, damn it.
Yes. So now let's talk a little bit about this fight. You're against Cesar Gonzalez. You guys supposed to fight right before the pandemic,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden the whole city shut down, the whole world shut down,
Yeah,
and then now. This whole pandemic, do you slow down on training or you actually get better during this whole pandemic?
No, actually, I kept the training constantly. I actually would leave a little bit, go visit my girlfriend when she was doing altitude stints. So I'd go run up there with her and, get that elevation training. So yeah, I've been training,
How did the elevation training for you to be, how did that go, the elevation
Oh
training?
shit, man, fucking running like a mile, man. I was dying up there, dude. That shit's fucking no joke. Cause I was up like, I think it was 8,000 feet. Cause I was up in Flagstaff and stuff like that. So up in Arizona. So yeah, it's hard out there to run.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Well, this is really awesome, and I'm really looking forward to it now. Waiting to 30 years old of age, making a professional debut now.
I just turned 30. I'm still young, man. You feel me? God.
Only 30 years old,
Yeah,
still
exactly.
young man.
Yeah.
Still young man. Let's get this money going.
Exactly.
Now you're fighting an OG. He's been pro. He's been pro.
Yep,
He has
he's
6
been around the
professional-
block, yeah.
Right. He's
Okay.
2 and 4. So what do you see? How do you see this fight play it out?
Honestly, I think he's gonna try to push the pace and try to tire me out, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Like I said, I've been working on my cardio and stuff. So I'm on top of my game. So I just see him trying to grind me out, and I mean, if that's his game plan, I don't know if that's gonna work. So I mean, we'll go from there.
So what's your game plan coming into this fight? Do you want to dictate the pace you wanted it, keep it on the feet? What do you feel like you want to do?
I'm just gonna go with the flow wherever it takes us. It's gonna take us. It is what it is.
Now Cesar been fighting pretty much at Bellator, fought on the Dragon House twice, I believe, and then he fought for even like in Hawaii a couple times.
Okay.
The guy's been around the block, and he's been under the spotlight for a few times. So if you're coming into this fight, what do you see he has a hole for you to like, this is what he's weakest, this is where my strongest? What do you see on the comparison on the fight game? What do you see his weakness?
Honestly, I haven't really watched any of his stuff. I don't pay attention to people's stuff. I just kind of focus on myself, you know. Honestly, if I feel like I can beat myself, then, you know, I don't think he can beat me, so.
So I know your ground game has been almost 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. 10 years.
You know,
yeah.
so like, what is you? Are you a brown belt?
Yeah, I'm a brown belt. I just got that, I want to say, at the beginning of 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
One step away, closer.
Exactly.
Very closer.
Exactly. One more belt, man.
So it looks like you have a better of a resume on the ground. So am I gonna expecting Mike all of a sudden take it to the ground?
I mean, if it's there, you know, I'll take it to the floor. I have no problem choking him out or tapping him out with the arm bar or whatever it is, you know.
And you're also pretty tall for a 55.
Exactly. So I mean, I only walk around at like 174, so it's not too much weight for me to cut. So. I mean,
so now in the future, do you ever see yourself fighting a lower weight class or like a higher weight class?
Hell no, I'm not going to a lower weight class. 145. That.
No way. You're a big guy.
That'd suck. Yeah.
Possible 170.
Yeah, probably 170. Yeah.
Now I know you're turning pro. And this is another question out of an ordinary. Do you have anybody in your radar that you want to fight?
Honestly, I don't know, man. I honestly don't care. Hey, actually, I'll fight Dylan Dennis. Hey, what's up, Bellator? I'll fuck that fool up. What's good?
I'm sure that's a long line for you.
I know.
A lot of people want to
Yeah,
fight him.
hey, I know, but shoot or shoot, you know.
That's right.
Putting it out there.
That's right, because I know I actually have a couple friends of mine actually personally calling him out.
Oh, okay. Hey, everybody wants to beat his ass.
Yeah, he's fighting once every 2 years. I mean, it's like the guy's so not really active. I don't even know how he's actually going to fight or not. It's just a lot of talking. But anyhow, so now if Cesar Gonzalez is watching this interview, what do you have to say to Cesar?
Just be ready, like you said. I'm just like that.
Anyone you want to shout out to, say thank you to for this upcoming fight camp?
Just shout out to Team Santos, El Nino, shout out to Osorio Training Center, and just all my teammates and everything. That's pretty much it, man.
Now, if people want to get a hold of you to watching your fight and get tickets.
My bad, one more. Metrospec, I forgot. Shout out to you guys. You guys been taking care of me too. I appreciate everything you guys do.
That's awesome. How can people contact you and reach out to you?
You can actually hit me up on my Instagram, Mike the Don Bueno. You can also hit me up on Facebook. I really don't go on that, so I go towards
IG.
Yeah, exactly. And if not, if you see me around, you can just walk up to me and get a ticket off me. It's whatever.
That's good. Now, all the fight fans out there, friends and families of Mike Bueno, make sure you guys show some love and support. Support local fighters, support local regional MMA events. We'll keep putting on those events for all the MMA fight fans out there. This year, the wrapped up schedule will be November 13th, another huge epic event. Making sure you guys don't miss it. If all the fighters cannot make it to the August card, trying to get on the November card, make sure you guys DM me. We will start working on a fight card around August time frame. So for more information about this upcoming fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. This event is a live stream pay-per-view nationwide, so if you can't make it to the event, you definitely can order your pay-per-view voucher from the DragonHouseMMA.com. Please subscribe our YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, Dragon_House_MMA. And here we go. We have Mike Bueno. Any last word to anyone you want to shout out, say anything to?
No, I'm good.
Put on a good show, ready to make that professional debut. Transition from 3 3-minute round now to elbows and knees and 3 5-minute round and making a professional. Now the record counts. As amateur, it doesn't really. What's your amateur record, by the way?
6-2.
6-2.
Yeah.
That's still pretty outstanding record. Now I can't wait to see Mike Bueno. We're supposed to make this fight happen a year and a half ago. Now finally, pandemic's gone. Woo! Push that shit out of our way. Let's make this bright future for everyone. All the MMA fighters, stay busy again. I'm Zhong signing out. Good to have you on board, brother.